In our last video, we saw God's end-time message to humanity, delivered by 3 angels. Now, immediately following those angels, we see Jesus returning for his people. Let's look at the second half of Revelation 14 to learn more. Verse 14 says, "And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle." This is Jesus just before he fulfills his promise found in John 14:3, where he said he will come again and receive his people unto himself, that where he is, there we may be also. Continuing with Revelation 14, verses 15 and 16 say, "And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped." Here we see an angel from the temple being sent by God the Father with a message for Jesus that it's time to reap the harvest of the earth, which is a symbol of Jesus gathering his people at his second coming. We know the Father sent the angel because Jesus said in Matthew 24:36 that no one knows the hour of his return but the Father only. Revelation 14:17 then says, "And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle." This second angel is holding a sharp sickle because he's about to harvest the wicked. Revelation 14:18-19 continues with a third angel coming from the altar. Here's what it says, "And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God." This third angel coming from the altar is directing the angel with the sickle to reap the clusters of the vine of the earth. This angel is reaping all the people who did not make Jesus their Lord. All of these people are destroyed in the winepress of the wrath of God. The scriptures are clear. When Jesus returns, both the righteous and the wicked receive their reward. One group unto eternal life, the other unto destruction. The righteous will be gathered to everlasting life by Jesus, and the rest of the world will be gathered by the reaping angel for their destruction. This agrees with Jesus' words in Matthew 13:38-42, where he speaks of the angels gathering the tares for their destruction, and the righteous shine forth as the sun in the Father's kingdom. Jesus also says in Matthew 13:49-50, "So shall it be in the end of the world. The angels shall come forth, and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth." If you want to avoid the angels who reap the tares and cast them into the fire, then give your life to Jesus today and follow him to the end with a pure and surrendered heart. Friends, be ready for Jesus. Then when Jesus returns, he will gather you to himself, and you will forever be with the Lord, shining as the sun in the Father's kingdom.